Sorry if it's a little noisy. I got the fan going. It's kind of warm out here. So today is going to be kind of a big day. Kind of sad but cool day. So taking this off, and I'm going to be wrapping it carbon fiber. So basically just replacing all the colors with carbon fiber, and then I'm respraying my wheels like my steering wheel is. So I'll kind of update you guys as we go. I'm sure you've seen a roof being wrapped before, so I'm not going to do that. Just going to try and clean the car up a lot, like make it a lot simpler and just like really clean. So kind of a sad day, but I'm really stoked to get this this carbon on here. So if you can tell on camera, this wrinkle stuff is like a protective plastic, but look how close it is to real carbon. So you won't even really be able to tell that it's not actual carbon. So I'm pretty stoked. Should be super clean. Yeah, that turned out pretty good. So just a little like tip, maybe if you guys haven't seen like any sort of wrapping video, what I did, because I've wrapped my friend's hood or my friend's roof before, and we did it dry, and it was like pretty difficult. Well, I sprayed the crap out of mine with some water, and it like saved my life, because I had to peel it up a lot. Like this, I basically stuck it up front because it was just me and my friend at first, and I like peeled the wrap, stuck it down up front here, and I stretched it like as far as I could, and basically stretched pulling that way and pulling back this way to try and, you know, kind of like just stretch it so it didn't have wrinkles. Well, this part right here all laid down super easy, but when I went to go up here, it was all bunching together. There was a bunch of wrinkles happening in all through there. So definitely recommend using water, and that's also a good way. Like if you have to peel it, that's a good thing. And then when you're squeegeeing all the like bubbles out and stuff, it just, when you're pushing water through it, it doesn't bunch up as easy and want to crease. So I didn't really have to use much heat besides on the edges here. All these edges, since like the vinyl was bunching up, because this is a curve, it was kind of bunching up. So I used some heat in here and just tucked it down in the trim. And with at least with the SRTs, literally just pull this, open the door and pull this, and it comes right off. So it's a little tight because I have wrap all the way down through here. So yeah, that was pretty decent. Now I'll just kind of, I guess, show you guys as I'm painting my wheels, but get ready to see that right there. So we're getting clean. Not as wild, a lot cleaner. I'm stoked. Also, this time around, we're gonna see how much we can get away with coverage wise, because when they went to mount this new tire, they cracked my paint. So I'm gonna basically just leave it and try and cover it with the next flake. So obviously you can tell there's a line there, but I think we'll be able to cover it. We'll be able to cover it with the new paint. So this is literally the only time I've had this stuff mess up on me, is if or just getting a tire mounted. Other than that, it's held up to everything else. So been pretty good to me. All taped off. And I wish they looked this cool though whenever they were like on the car, because it looks really neat like this, but it just doesn't show up that well when they're on it. So I'm gonna do a different little method here. As you guys can see, I actually taped these off way better than I ever have before. It was a lot easier. But instead of like taping off the the tires or using trash bags like you've seen in the previous videos, I'm gonna do like the index card trick around the outside just to protect the tire. So that'll be a lot easier than like stretching a trash bag around and trying to tape it like that. So I'm getting ready to start spraying, and it'll be the same as it was last time. I went ahead and just used some gray because that's what I had laying around the house. Didn't want to use black because if you miss some of the spots, it just looks a little darker because it's hard to get down like you know, inside the spoke areas here. So I didn't want any black really showing through, which I know gray is kind of dark too, but it's not quite as dark as black. So getting ready to start taking all this color off, so say goodbye. It's kind of, like I said, kind of sad, but carbon's just so much cleaner too, so big changes. A lot of the process. I can't even remember if I even showed, because it's been a couple days since I started filming this video, but got the carbon wrap on the roof. I don't know if I showed that. I decided to leave it off of the hood because look how freaking clean it looks. I can't help but just love it. I don't know what it is, and like the non-eyelids on the headlights are, I don't know why, it's just growing on me like crazy. So as it sits right now, is I'm gonna keep it just like this for a while. I took my plasma graphics banner off just because it was that glitter rainbow, so I went ahead and took that off. I might do like a flat black brow and then do like a gold lettering plasma graphics, I'm not sure. But then my buddies just helped me wrap the trunk, and it looks pretty freaking good. This right here, I don't know if you guys saw before, but I redid this trunk lid because the paint on it wasn't that great. There was a couple things I didn't like, so I went ahead and repainted that. Well, the primer that I used was junk, so it basically lifted the paint right here on this this inner radius. You can see that little line right there. I kind of feathered it to make it blend. Well, for some reason right here, the paint, it's not letting the vinyl really stick, and I've tried heating it and stuff like that. So other than that though, the car is like completely different, looks really good. I'm super stoked with it. So I know you guys have probably seen a bunch of wrap videos. That's why I didn't really show that process. I just wanted to show what it looked like when it was done. So the difference between yeah, you can tell that there's a little bit more gloss on this, but like it's still pretty nice in my opinion for $45 on Amazon. So I like the look of it, and I've always wanted a carbon trunk. So I know that was mostly just me like talking, but it's more like an update video. So car's super clean, really stoked. Not real sure what I've got going for it in the near future, but I'm sure I'll think of something. So we'll see you in the next one.